Hello and welcome, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Tyler, also known as the Ches, and this is Chezzy Tunes. I wasn't actually pointing to anything, but you know. Anyway, this is where I try to bring humor and entertainment to the EDM space. And today we're going to be reacting to the new Nosphere EP, Puzzlement. I'm not the biggest Nosphere fan. I feel like a lot of his music hasn't resonated with me. It's usually been fine, just not quite to my tastes. But I always do try to keep up with his music, because sometimes, you know, a rare banger might come through that I'm like, oh yeah. But a lot of times it's just not for me. But who knows? We're just gonna jump right into it. Track number 1, Puzzlement, the title of the EP. Let's give it a go. I like these drums coming in. That was cool. Okay. I'm ready to go into war, ready to go into battle. I don't feel like this higher pitched melody meshes with everything, but it's fine. Short-lived, let's keep it going. I'm charging in, baby. Let's go.
Direction unclear.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa. I'm just kidding. I'm getting punched. It's like I fell down and he's just stomping on my face. But that's it. I'm already dead. You gotta resurrect me. Do something else. Okay. Oh. You're trying to resuscitate me. Oh, clear. I mean, it's pretty fat, but I think, I don't know, it's a little slow or something. There's not enough elements. It's too just punch, punch, punch. Need a little more groove, a little more swing to it or something. Leave me puzzled, like in a good way. Let me be so confused about how you even did what you're about to do to me. Come on.
Direction unclear.
So this... Yeah? I like that little... I don't know, it just needs an extra kind of sound. Come on. It's not gripping me. It's not pulling me in. I'm not quite raging. I'm not raging. I'm not on the rail yet, you know? I'm still on the back sipping my White Claw. So not the greatest opener for me personally. I like the concept. You know, I like just punch, punch. I need more. I need more. I need, you know, full body fighting. If you keep coming at me with the same moves, I'm gonna learn your fighting style. I'm gonna be able to beat you, dude. Next up is Mind Bender. First you puzzled me, now you're bending my mind. I don't know. That's hard to do. It's hard to make a mind-bending dubstep song. Is that a female vocal? That's insane. I'm not feeling these vocals. Not like the talent of the vocalist. She could sing well, but I'm not feeling them when it comes to the song itself. I think it's the little melody underneath is not going well with it for some reason. It's not meshing well for me personally. Kind of an empty feeling intro. But now I'm ready for my mind to be bent. Bend it. It's very interesting. There's some cool sounds in here. The main melody, you know what it sounds like? I'll tell you exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like one of those kid pianos that have just, like they have a piano sound, a guitar sound, then they just have some like random noise on it, and it's like that's exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like the weird preset on a kid's piano, which is pretty mind-bending. Yeah. Oh, she did it. She didn't see it coming. She didn't even. Yeah, this is kind of a dreary song outside of the drop. It's not bringing me the energy I want. Here we go. I like that. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, that's hitting a frequency that hurts my ears. I just like that little beat. That's my favorite part. And there's this kind of like sound in the background somewhere. That's kind of cool. And an abrupt ending. Yeah, I don't know. There was some cool sounds in there that I enjoyed. I think the main, like the lead, the focus, that melody is a little awkward to listen to. I don't know. It's just, I wouldn't say it's very pleasant to listen to. Not that dubstep needs to be pleasant per se, but it bent my mind in a way I wasn't expecting. We'll move along now to Switchblade. Okay, I like the main little melody here. Kind of a nostalgic sound to it. Reminds me of like Legend of Zelda or something. Something it's reminding me of. Come on. Get the Switchblade. Like that was cool. Like there's little cool elements. Like the idea is there. The execution's not quite there. Like just like the quality of the sounds, the intensity of the sounds don't quite meet the idea itself. Oi. Oi. I like that little stop. It's cool. Pow. It's cool. That's fancy. It's a little fancy. Yeah. That's the highlight for sure. Production of this one's pretty good. So it's like the idea, like the structure, the way the song is put together is like, it does this, then there's this kind of sound, and this sound gets added, and there's this little percussion bit. But it's like the actual sounds themselves aren't quite grand enough, aren't quite powerful enough to pull it together. Like if all the sounds were replaced with something just one or two tiers more energetic or something, it'd be sweet. The idea, I see the potential, I see the idea there. Come on. Fake out, fake out. But do you see what I mean? Like, if these were different sounds, more, and like just more powerful sounds, this would hit. And then do the little, like that's cool. The structure is there, the pieces are in place. I just need more power. You tied the rope around me, you're trying to pull me in, but I'm just like, bro, you're like 3 foot tall. You don't got the strength. You're a child. I can still walk away. Why are you even trying to pull me? You know? I'm like playing a tug of war with a 2-year-old. Like, yeah, okay, you're tugging, but like, hello? It's not very hard. You're not pulling me in. I'm pulling you in. Next song is To Me. Well, this is a feature at least with CERES. Ooh. Hey, fat beat right there. And I like the little wind kind of instrument. So far, cool little intro here. All right, I gotta stand up at least once for every EP or something. I guess that's my thing now. Let's do it. Let's do it. To me. To me. I still want a more punchy snare here. You know, really like hit me. And you need to do a little bit more with like the B section of the drop here. I feel like it already kind of did this. Still gets me moving a little bit. A highlight so far for sure. Just hoping for a little more something in the second half, or it'll definitely get a bit stale. I'm not gonna kiss your lips. I refuse. I'm in a relationship, and I wouldn't want to anyway. That's gross. Who kisses? That's nasty. Second drop. Just change it up. Do something more creative. Do something different. Come on. I don't like that drop down note. Oh, well, now I changed it, but you know, it is different. I don't like that other note. It sounds like off key almost. No outro again. Where's your outros? Come on. I need an outro. I need closure. Final track here, ANCHORESS. ANCHORESS, right? Another little melody for us. Again, it's like all the sounds are not quite right. Like what is, it's not even a snare. What is a sound? All right, little drum sample fill thing here. Last drop of the EP. You gotta really bring it. Come out swinging. It's more, it's like exactly what I'm describing. It's like this, like I see the potential. I see the idea. I know what you're trying to do here. I get the intent. I see the vision, but the execution isn't where it needs to be. And this isn't a very fun middle here. Like I don't, like, not to offend, it just doesn't feel like there was effort put into these bridges and stuff. And half these songs don't even have outros. I need a little more craftsmanship with these things. Final drop, come on. There's cool inserts. There's interesting little tidbits I can chew on. Again, no outro. Not that you need an outro. You don't need an outro, but it feels like an EP that was put together just to put out an EP. Like I just need more music to put out there. There wasn't anything terribly original or unique to latch onto. The ideas are there. Where it's like it drops, there's kind of a cool sound, a cool structure to things. You do a cool little fill with the stop, come back, do a little ooh or a little in the background. Obviously, everyone knows exactly what I'm talking about, but it's like the sound design isn't quite meeting the vision of the idea itself. You have a grasp of what is interesting, but the actual sound design and the samples being used or the way the samples are put into the mix aren't standing out. It just kind of comes out very mediocre. Like the snares aren't really punching me. The main whomps aren't really whomping me. So it's like your idea outclasses the execution. And with like a lack of an outro, relatively short build-ups and bridges that are just kind of in place to pad for time before we get to the next drop, nothing really gets committed to memory here. Mindbender had a sound or two that I enjoyed. Like Mindbender had a little oi, very quick, very simple, but I liked it. I don't know if any of these would be something I would come back to regularly, but overall fairly average, but it wasn't doing anything to really dazzle me. But what are your thoughts? What did you think of Puzzlement? What do you think of Nosphere? What were your favorites, least favorites from the EP? And of course, what would you like me to check out next? I'm still taking suggestions. Just try to keep them relatively recent or have it be something forthcoming that I can check out once it drops. I appreciate all the support I've been receiving. Thank you guys so much for being active in the comments, forming a little community for me. I do plan to do more with this channel down the line, do more as far as the content goes. So if you have any ideas for things you would like to see, please let me know. I also plan to maybe craft some playlists for you guys or get a Discord going, just whatever I could do to further engage with you guys, provide you with more content, provide you with more value for your subscription to this channel. Other than that, that was Nosphere with the Puzzlement EP, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep on jamming out, my dudes. Peace.